Okay, hi guys. So we are at episode 15 of Spiritual Warfare, and today is the 7th of June. I made it to the last service. I made it to the first service. Just let's ensure you know that I wasn't going to go to church today because last week Saturday when church ended, they would have said that the service is going to be at Old Road today, and I was like, I am not about that life. That is Old Road, Orleans and Bolands coming together, and I am not about this squeeze up. I don't like the parking. I'm just not gonna trust up myself. However, I didn't remember, so I told Jabez yesterday, okay, we're going to church tomorrow, and I was like, okay, we're going to church. However, in the night, Chapman called me. She's like, you go Old Road tomorrow. I'm like, you go Old Road, and then it flashed back in my head, oh yeah, tomorrow Old Road. And I was like, no, I had no plans to go because I just don't like the parking. It's everybody's gonna be there. She's like, my car go. So she convinced me and we went. Now let's come. And this morning I get up, the cooking gas is done, so I can't get into the porridge. There is no water. I didn't look for my outfit. I didn't look for I knew what I was gonna put on Jabez. However, apparently his 2 jeans are dirty. My hair wasn't done, so I did my hair for school this week, and it's still not done. So some of them are twisted and some of them are not twisted because the styling required my whole hair to be twisted, so my hair wasn't done. And there were just several things that went wrong today. Several things, but you know what? I still ended up going, topped it out, and I went. And the ambience at Old Road is amazing. Plus, Old Road is on the top churches on island when it comes to SDA, just because they have air conditioning. So even when I was thinking about going back to church, it was Old Road, Jennings, and St. John's, just because their buildings are air conditioned. People say my mother says I'm shallow, but oh well. I've been going to Orleans that doesn't have air conditioning, but Jabez has this like cute little fan, so that has been happening. However, church today was amazing, except Jabez refused to go to sleep, so we ended up having to go and get a drive. You see these 3 plait in Jabez here because you're trying to plait his hair, and it did not work out as planned. So that happened today. So for Sabbath of 2023, we went to church. The discussion was very fruitful, but let's just plug in a few things that stood out the most to me at church today. So we're having the discussion, we're talking about being a family and whatever, and this man gets up and he's like, he's so upset that he sees this generation that people are just getting divorced. He's been married since he's 25, and now marriages aren't even lasting for 2 years. And I was behind their saying, because years ago women had to stay with men. Now we are empowered. So this, again, it's not a bad thing. Our grandparents were on this level. They could not work. Men were providers. If you have not checked out the Netflix series called The Midwife, that's a good series to watch. You're gonna see how hard women really had it back then. Even in Bridgerton, I know all the sex scenes were what people highlighted, but what you should really look in Bridgerton, women were not empowered as men. We get to a particular age and it's like, are you gonna get married? Once you get married, are you gonna have children? And this man should be the breadwinner. So that was before, but now things have changed. So it's no longer that, and women are now here. So women are no longer sticking with the foolishness. And generations before, again, let us talk about Nick Cannon's story. Nick Cannon has 12 children with several different women, and the internet is bashing him, oh this or that. But that was our grandfather. That was your grandfather. He had 12 siblings, 12 children, and probably 12 women with his sister. And the next woman were in the village. That was the culture. Men used to have multiple children with different women, and women never left these men because they were the caretakers. But now things have changed. I'm not saying that's the reason for our marriages. There's several things that happen, and that conversation itself we can probably have it on the flip side, because that is something very broad to discuss. That was one of the highlights of today's message. We also talked about everybody is brothers and sisters, and we are all God's children. We are a part of the spiritual family. And then the biggest highlight, it was actually nugget, the day that this video was recorded, January the 7th, 2023. Money, I'm going to write it on the screen. Money is not a taboo topic. Money, money, is not a taboo topic. In 2023, money is not a taboo topic. Money, I need to say it in Spanish. I need to learn to say it. I don't know. I need to say it in several different languages. Money. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Now we make. Now we go to work every day. Whoa. That's we buy pampers, wipes, and these things. It is not a taboo topic, eh? Javez! 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 Okay. So the gentleman comes up on the stage and he's like, I have an announcement that is of a sensitive nature. Go watch out that, go check out that nugget. I'm going to link it in the description of this particular video so you can see it, because if you don't see it, you're not gonna believe it. He comes and he's like, it's for a sensitive matter. He couldn't speak in the mic, and they actually paused the recording for him to tell people that tithes and offerings are not going to be collected the regular way. There's a box at the back where you drop your tithes and offerings into. Javez, I just found that to be really crazy. We're in the house of the Lord. You're willing to take people's money, but you're not willing to speak about it openly because it's a sensitive topic. Let me tell you, the church needs to change. The church needs to change. And please note, I am not being disrespectful. I am not being inconsiderate. I'm not acting like I know all, but what I do know is in this generation, and the reason why a lot of people are still poor and a lot of people are where they are is because they do not have financial literacy. And if in the church we're saying money, we can't just talk about it freely because it's a special announcement and we have to turn off the mic, it kind of looks weird when the gas prices went up, when inflation has gone up, when people need to save, when it costs so much. Like, we should be talking about money and educating people about money and educating people about savings and insurance and, you know, just getting literate when it comes to money. It is not a taboo topic. So our generations before thought it was a taboo topic, hence a lot of our parents and our grandparents are still doing it. Give me the stick. Can I have the stick, please? And say hi to Leon.
Yo.
Say hi to Leon.
Yo.
Say hi to Leon. Sorry about that, guys. I'm literally recording this video on the step outside the house, but still, it's not the ambience, it is the content. Money is not a taboo topic. Do not lose focus. If you get nothing else from this video, remember, money is not a taboo topic. After that, I had to leave because Jabez was being his regular Jabez self. He didn't want to go to sleep. He was very naggy, and apparently my kid has mastered the art of sleeping. Mastered the art of dodging sleep. Do not touch it. So I actually had to go outside because people insisted on telling me that I need to tell Jabez, shh, he is a kid. He is 15 months. I'm literally here trying to tell him not to touch the camera because he wants to do what he wants to do. And I genuinely don't think it's necessarily him being rude. It is him being curious. And he goes to daycare and they allow him to run while he's home. He's allowed to roam. In church, I do not allow Jabez to roam. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if he giggles and if he laughs, I literally have no control over that. And this gentleman told me I should go outside with my kid, which I did, and I took him for a drive and he fell asleep and I didn't go back into the church. Okay, so I didn't really have the best Sabbath experience because the morning was horrible. I go to church and they're talking craziness, and then this man can tell me we can't pick me outside because he's laughing and giggling. He's really disgusting. He wasn't bawling down the place to be like, oh, he just was trying to fight to sleep. And if you have a kid, you know how kids are when they fight sleep. They're nagging, you know, they get on. Jabez, come. But that is what happened today. I really should have vlogged today. I'm hoping next weekend I can do an actual vlog. I didn't remember. But week 1 of 52. Oh, I'm not promising 52 weekends. I'm promising 26. I just think 52 weekends is an unrealistic expectation of myself. I can be sick, Jabez can be sick, all kinds of things can happen. We shall not be doing 52 weekends of church. I can do 26. I would love to do 52, but I'm gonna be realistic. But guys, deuces, leave your feedback in the comment. Do you think money is a taboo topic? 1. Do you think that marriages are not as successful now as they were before because of the changes in time? And if you went to church today, not even if it's not on Sabbath, you went to church this weekend tomorrow, drop a comment on your experience. But until the next episode, bye.